So I've been coming and going from the convention all week, and it's been so inspiring. I wish everyone could feel the kind of energy that's been in the room and in the building. It's just so exciting. I don't think I felt this kind of hope in a really long time. And as Michelle Obama said on the second night, we've been mourning hope, but hope is back. But as Michelle also said, we can't rest on hope. We have to work. And one of the main ways we can do that is by making sure we elect a Democratic president and vice president, and we give Kamala Harris and Tim Walz a Democratic House and Senate as well. That every positive plan for America will only be possible if they have a Congress that is willing to help accomplish their goals. Because time and again, Republicans have shown themselves to be nothing but obstructionists to change, which is why if we want to help the people of America get a living wage or access the housing market or have affordable health care, then we need our entire federal government on board to do that. One of the other reoccurring themes is the topic of workers' rights and being the kind of country that takes care of its people, which got me thinking about the state of Ohio, a state where the Republicans have not only taken a sledgehammer to democracy, but where their current Senate race is the difference between workers' rights and exploitation, and the difference between holding the Senate and losing it. Ohio's race has to be won by the current sitting Democratic Senator Sherrod Brown, because Sherrod Brown talks the talk and he walks the walk. A longtime champion for the people of Ohio and the American worker, Sherrod is running for re-election against the skeeviest of skeevy rich business guys. A guy who literally had to be taken to court by his own employees to be forced to pay them the overtime wages he already owed them. The jury ruled that he had to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars after it was proved that he had deliberately shredded the evidence in the case in order to win. The man is everything the Democratic Party in the country needs to be fighting against. And then you have Sherrod Brown, who has spent his entire career fighting for dignity on behalf of America's working people. He's kind of like a salt of the earth guy, right? A person that has always looked out for the people in his state and stood up to special interests and worked to level the playing field for the people of America. Big pharma, big oil, big banks, it doesn't matter. If it's profit over people, Sherrod Brown has spent his entire life on the people's side. So with that in mind, I wanted to show you this pin. This one. This pin was given to me by an incredibly kind man. And that man was Senator Sherrod Brown. The pin is a canary in a cage. And it's the same one Senator Brown always wears. Years ago at a workers' memorial rally in Ohio, a union steelworker gave a canary pin to the senator as a reminder of a time when miners would bring canaries into coal mines to check to make sure the air wasn't filled with dangerous levels of gas. If the canary died, then the miners would know that they should get out of the mine as fast as possible because the air had been poisoned. At the time, workers didn't have a strong enough union or employers who cared to give them safe working conditions. All they had was the canary. So Sherrod Brown has worn this pin ever since as a reminder of the workers who built this country, the families that they support, and the families that they need to come home to safely at the end of the day. To him, this canary pin is an essential symbol of what he stands for in life and in his campaign, that the workers of America deserve people who will be looking out for them and speaking up for them. And he has devoted his career to that goal. And while we all know things have gotten better since those canary days, protecting our American workers remains an ongoing battle in this country. Look no further than Senator Sherrod Brown's opponent and how he treats his workers. So please, if you want to keep the Senate and respect the American worker, please send this fantastic, hardworking man, who also happens to be on the right side of every issue from women's rights to the environment, some money to help offset the millions of dollars his multi-million-dollar opponent is taking out of his own pocket to fund the race. These rich guys know that if they win, they're going to get all their money back and more with tax cuts and perks. We can't have those kind of people running our country anymore. We need representatives who represent us and not themselves. And that goes from the top of the ticket right on down. So check the link I've included or put in my bio and find out how to help through money, volunteering, or if you live in the Buckeye State, by getting everyone you know to get out and vote for Sherrod Brown. The path to a Republican Senate goes through Ohio. Let's not let it happen. And take it from me, your own canary in the coal mine. You are in danger if those self-servers ever get back into power. So let's not let them. Sherrod Brown for Senate. Check the link.